Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Small Business Chat with KJS. Today, we're going to be talking to Samantha Sparks. Now, Samantha Sparks lives in California, and the name of her business is Southern Belle Greetings. And Samantha, she makes the most beautiful greeting cards and dolls that you ever did see. Don't take my word from it. See for yourself.
Okay.
Hi, Sam. How you doing?
I'm good. How about you?
I'm doing good. Thank you for being here with us today. Tell us about yourself, Sam.
Well, my name is Samantha, but I go by Sam Sparks. Everybody seems to like that.
I do. Cloudy with a chance of meatballs. That's all I think about when I hear your name. Sorry, I had to put that in there. Sorry. Continue.
It's okay because I never wanted to be called Sam. But with that said, is when I met my husband. It was me and him and my now daughter, and we were watching the movie, and she said, she went like this. She, at that time we were just friends, and when it says Sam Sparks, she went like this and she elbowed me. She said, "That could be you." And then later on we got married. So anyway, that's the Sam Sparks deal. I'm from California, so I'm doing good. It's hot out here, but I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I have been doing I think I started doing my cards.
Oh, so now we're getting into the business.
Sorry.
That's fine. Oh, we done with you. She said that's enough about me. That's enough about me. Oh,
sorry. Okay.
Fine.
I have grown kids. I have 3 grandsons.
Mm-hmm.
2 are twins. They just turned 4.
Oh, wow.
The youngest will be 2 in December.
Awesome.
I'm married. I've been married for almost 13 years. And I live with my husband, my mother-in-law, and my doggie.
Oh, nice. You had a fun-filled life, right? So now I see why you have a small business. Tell us a little bit about your business.
Well, I started doing cards probably about 16, 17. And all I did was just like put literally a piece of paper on another piece of paper, and I just mailed a card to my aunt out in Memphis.
Mm-hmm.
She said, "Oh my goodness, you're so talented." I was like, "What?" And she said, "I want some more." So I made her some more.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, "You should do this." I was like, "How would I do that?" And so when I look back on those cards compared to what I do now, I was like, "Ooh, she thought I was talented." Like it was literally like a piece of paper on a piece of paper, and that was it. And so anyway, so it's really evolved from there. It's gotten so much that I have one sister. She keeps my gas tank filled, I should say, because every month she's ordering cards for anniversaries.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
So I do on those cards, and I'm probably going further than what you want me to go. So if you want me to stop.
No, it's fine. Go ahead. Keep going.
Okay. What I'll do is she'll send me a picture of the couple. It could be their wedding photo or whatever. And then she'll tell me a little bit about them. I will use that picture, and then I'll make a card, and that'll be anniversary. So I like doing the custom kind of more than I do anything else. I have cards that I made sure I had my box out. I have more than this, but I just kind of like pulled a couple out. But like this is like a baby shower card.
Oh, that's so adorable.
They're always 3D. I always try to make them different. Here would be I love hearts when you're making a card for just like congratulations. So you could either do that as a wedding card or whatever. Nice. But everything is always going to be 3D coming off the top of it. But I don't know. I just like it. I do a lot with people that want scriptures. So I do a lot with scriptures. I keep saying I'm going to do one thing, and then one thing turns into another, and then it's just like,
I know. I think that's just how creative minds work, right? So, cause like that's how my mind is. Like that's how I feel like my creative mind is always doing something. So, is that where you came up with your name? Cause now that I know that, I didn't know that you did the cards. So, is that how you came up with your name, Southern Belle Greetings?
Yeah. What I did was when I first started, my husband was like, "Well, let's get you a little logo." Actually have a picture of my logo. Well, it's kind of backwards, but that's kind of what it looks like doesn't really look that way, but anyway, I tried to do that earlier to make a small one, but it didn't work. Anyway, so my husband was like, let's get you a logo and a name. And I was like, I don't know a name. And so I went on Instagram and I said, okay, you guys know me. Give me some names. So we came up with different ones. So Southern Belle Greetings came because I have an email address, and my email address is his Southern Belle 10. So one of the girls that followed me on Instagram, she said, why don't you just call it Southern Belle Greetings? Like, I kind of like that.
I like that.
So that's how it came up. And then I gifted her a little pack of cards and stuff. So that's how it became.
That's awesome. I love it. I love it. So now in the intro, I told the viewers that you're going to be talking about greeting cards and dolls. Now that's how I met you, through these wonderful, beautiful dolls. Now, how does that come into play?
This is interesting. This is like another one of those evolve into whatever. You're like, how did it start with this? So a friend told me she wanted me to make four Barbie dolls and make them custom for pioneers. And I was like, what? She's like, yeah, well, I saw these carts and these dolls a long time ago. And I'm like, okay. I did have this little cart template that I had got like years ago. So I had the template. So I had that. I was like, oh my, a Barbie doll, what do you want me to do? She's like, modestly dress them and put them, I don't know, in a box or something. But she originally had me use the Barbie doll box. And it was the first one was for a young girl that got baptized. So I had to figure out how to take the back of the box, glue it back on, put something in the back of it, and then put everything in there. That was really hard. So I made 4 dolls. After the first doll, that one, and did that, I ended up finding, this is a smaller one, I don't have the bigger one. I ended up finding these acrylic boxes. And so the other ones are usually a little bit bigger than this. So I was like, okay, well, this would be better to put the Barbies in. And then what I do is I put something all on the back of it. And on the back, usually, I'm sorry, I do not have a sample. I have a sample Barbie, but I don't have a sample box. And I just kind of like put stuff on the back of it and, make it to the person, whatever the situation is, I made one that was somebody that was Chinese. She spoke Chinese, so it had all the Chinese literature in the back. So anyway, I did 4 Barbies for her. And I made like my first skirt, I made my first dress, and I was like, now mind you, I had no sewing machine. So I went out and I bought a sewing machine, a little tiny one. And I was like, okay, I can do this. So I've taught myself kind of how to sew the Barbie clothes.
Nice.
Did a lot of stuff by hand. So here's the one Barbie that I do have. So I made the skirt. I cheat and I buy these shirts off of Etsy, but then I tailor them. I like sew them on the inside because they're really big, and then I sew it and stuff. I hand sew the bags, or else I stitch it up here. But so this would be the Barbie, and then the cart would go right here. So I haven't decided with this one. I haven't finished this because I actually have been thinking about doing one for Pioneer School. So I'm trying to figure out how to make like a little desk and sit her down. But I don't know if I can do that. I might have to just set the desk here because I don't know if actually it's funny, Barbie's legs don't bend like they used to. Like all that stuff. So these are just, I don't know, I just started having fun doing them, and I tailor them to the person. Like if they're African American, I'm going to get an African American doll, and I'm going to make sure that it resembles the person. Like for you, I would get one, and I would actually find one with hair, and I would cut their hair, like because you have twists, right?
Yeah, I got sister locks.
Okay, so I would find one that probably more likely had little thin braids, which I know there is one available, and I would cut it kind of like short and kind of make it look like you. So that's what I try to do, is I try to tailor them the best way that I can. Sometimes it can be hard because, if you want, a dark-skinned sister, she's got light brown eyes. Well, that might be kind of hard to find. Or you find a light-skinned sister and she has, pretty green eyes. So Barbie can be very hard sometimes. But they have a lot of, good that are really good that way. So.
Oh my God, that's awesome. That's amazing. Amazing. Yes, I need to like one of your dolls. They're gorgeous. I'm gonna eventually get one.
It's okay.
But I've been in love with your dolls ever since I've seen them. Like, she does amazing work. Now, how if somebody wanted a doll and if somebody wanted to order one or customize one, how would they get in contact with you?
Well, right now I have a Linktree app, so I don't really know how they would do it. So I would say either by email, or if they have Instagram, or my phone number. So
Okay.
I would say those are probably, I'm still, like we were talking about at the beginning, I'm still kind of debating on if I'm going to switch over to a different website, so I don't want to
Mhm.
get the website, but normally it's always going to be southernbellegreetings.com. So
Okay, awesome. And so also what I can do is I can take your link tree, because it's on Instagram, correct? Your link tree.
yes,
So
yes.
what I can do, I can take your link tree link and I will put it in the description of this video when I upload it, so they should be able
Okay.
to click on there.
Okay, yeah,
And
and they can contact me too. So it's it's really a personal thing. So it's very hands-on, and I need to know more about the person. Sometimes I ask for a picture, and just try to. I'm not going to give, like, I wouldn't give somebody this and they say, oh, they hate polka dots.
yeah,
Well, I'm not going to. So I try to make sure that it's something that they would normally wear, or they would look good in. So
awesome. That is amazing. That's amazing work you do. It's like personalized custom gifts that you don't want, that you keep forever. Like, don't be surprised if somebody end up putting it in their go bag. Be like, I'm taking this with me. Awesome. So Samantha, is there any Sam Sparks? No, okay. Is there anything else you would like to share with us?
um not really. I mean, I think that this past year it's just been really good, meeting the friends and keeping busy, and I think that that's been the biggest thing. So just keep encouraging one another, even if you can't purchase something from somebody, share it with somebody else or something. Because if you're a crafter like we are, we like doing it. It's not the fact that, it's not always about the money. It's about the fact that we enjoy doing it. We enjoy gifting the person. And unfortunately we have to charge things because we have to buy the stuff,
You have to buy it, yeah.
so that's always been the hardest part for me, is you can't give away things for free. I mean, if I'm paying $10 for the box, I can't charge $20 for the Barbie. I mean,
Yeah.
can't,
Yeah. You can't do
so
that. You have to support,
yeah,
yeah. And
yeah,
that's so true. It's understandable. It might not be in your budget. It's in your budget to buy it, but somebody else might. So,
mhm,
we can support each other by sharing, and and even with this video, guys, if you like her work and you personally go on her website and you feel you can't afford it, share this video, comment on it, share with your friends. It really is encouraging for small businesses. It helps small businesses just to share, get us in front of people,
yeah.
right?
And I
So
do only take 50% deposit. So if somebody feels like, okay, I can't afford the whole thing now, I'll do 50% deposit
that's
in like 3 days before. So it usually takes me like 3 to 4 weeks to get everything
mhm.
together and get it mailed out. So then I usually 3 days before I mail it out, I want the other 50%. So
Okay, that makes sense. That's reasonable. Seeing she will even
yeah.
work with you guys. So make sure y'all check her out. The her link tree link will be down in the description. So go check her out. And don't forget to like, share, and comment this video. All that helps small business appreciate that. And don't forget to subscribe so that way you can get notified, and subscribe and hit the bell. So then that way you can get notified next Friday when a new episode post. Thank you so much for watching. Everyone have a good day. Bye.